Hi, welcome back to Show and Sell. My name is Scott. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you 25 cards that I just got back from PSA. I received them less than a week ago. I actually sent off 50 cards. I did receive 50 back. I'm going to release this in two parts. I think it'd probably be a bit much to show 50 cards in one video. So I'm going to release this video, and then anywhere from a few days to a week out from the date that this drops, I'll have the part two. And these are the cards that I sent off were 50 cards. I did get 50 back. Specifically, I didn't receive any min-sized, nothing that was questioned for authenticity or anything like that. But of the 50 that I sent, it was under the value bulk of cards from 1980 to present. I sent off 50, got 50 back. We're about to look at the first 25. Really excited. Hopefully some of the grades will be high. Let's jump into it. The first card we have, 1998 Ultra 85G 8. $1996 Upper Deck 139. Another 8. Another Metal Universe, a 7. I sent off a lot of Jordan and Kobe in this one. At least I think I did. I remember Jordan. Nice 9. I left the coating. So far I've left the coating on all the cards that had one. What's your opinion on that? Should I be removing the coating or submitting with? If you could do me a favor, if you've watched this far into the video, hit like. But if you didn't like the video, well, everybody gets their own opinion. Also hit like, just go down to the comments and tell me why. It's the only way I'm going to learn. Back to the cards. This feels like one of the new cases. Not sure if you can read that. It's 1624 out of 2300. Well, it's the lowest one I've gotten so far. Those of you that were paying close attention probably caught it. I put a couple of the wrong stacks. That has been corrected. The final count for the first 25, 1 5, 2 6s. There were 9 7s, 8 8s, and 5 9s. No 10s, but you know, I am a novice at this, so you know, maybe I should consider that the grades were as high as they were in my favor. But Go down to the comments. Tell me what you thought. Did you see any cards that you were surprised by, or do you think that the condition and the cards that I sent, the grading was appropriate? Well, if I were an honest man, this is where I would say that if you're going to find fault in the video, this would be the section. This is the part where I'm going to go over values of the cards that I sent off. That is the first 25. In order, in the order that you saw the cards, I realized there was a glitch at a certain point there, but if you'll bear with me. The first card that we saw, 1998 Ultra 85G, it was graded an 8. I visited a couple of sites. I used the app, Collects. I went to Sports Card Pro, and I looked on eBay, and I went to Terapeak to look at the past 3 years for sales. And and where I could, I limited myself to the grades that I received. And if for some reason there wasn't the exact grade, particularly in the lower cards, if something didn't sell, I did my best to guesstimate the value. And generally speaking, I tend to be conservative when it comes to these, I think. If you disagree with any of the values, feel free to argue with me, to yell at me in the comments. I'm a big boy, I can take it. But I'm just going to give you, using those 3 sites, the app, Sports Card Pro, and eBay, I came up with 3 figures. On some, there was maybe one site that they didn't have a figure, and I only had two numbers to work with. I think there was one low figure where only there was one sale on eBay, so I just based it off that. But for the most part, I'm just going to give you, I'm going to read the card, give the grade that I received, and tell you what I think the value is. And at the end, I'll total the 25, and I'll tell you what I paid, and we'll see what we see. The first card, 1998 Ultra 85G, received an 8. I think it's going to be worth $100. Number 2, 1996 Upper Deck Chicago Bulls on card 139. It received a 7. I think that's probably going to be worth about $17. Number 3, 1997 Metal Universe number 23. It received an 8. I think that's probably worth $80. Number 4, 1997 received a 7. I think it's probably worth $65. Number 5, 1998's Bowman's Best FB1. It received a 9. I think that's worth $88. Number 6, 1993 Upper Deck Pro View, the 3D, number 23. It received a 7. It's on the low end. I think it's only worth about $10. Number 7, 1997 Flair Showcase number 1. It received a 9. I think it's probably worth $75. Number 8 was 1996 Finest number 50. It received an 8. I think it's worth $38. Number 9, 1995 SP. It's the Jordan Collection JC23. It received a 7. This is one of the ones that I could only find either one on eBay. There was one sale, I believe, for $15. So I'm just going to say it's valued at $15, although I have an asterisk next to that. And number 10, 1998's Topps Gold Label GL1. It received an 8, and I had that at $43. I realize I'm going through these quickly. Number 11 was 1997 Flair Showcase. Number 1, it received a 7. I believe that's worth $25.
From Wikipedia.org.
Alexa, stop. 1997's, this is number 12, 1997 Ultra Big Shots, number 1. It received a 9. I have that at $83. Number 13, 1993 Upper Deck Triple Double TD2. It received a 6. This is one of the ones I only had one, could only find one valuation on that, $15. Number 14, there's a big swing on this one. I found two valuations, but one was at $61 and one was at $250. There was a sale on eBay several months ago. But number 14, 1998 Upper Decks MJ12. It received a 9. And I'm going to say I'm going to value that at $75, but I'm going to put a big star next to that because there was so limited information. I'm just guesstimating that one. Number 15, 1999's Upper Deck MJ8 received an 8. I have that at $30. Number 16, 1997's Fleer Flare, number 4. It received a 7. I have that at $30. Number 17, 1997's Metal Universe, number 5. It received a 7. I have it at $40. Number 18, 1998's Upper Deck Hardcourt Red. It's one of the limited, I think it's out of 2,300. J23, it received an 8. There are very few graded. I'm just going to say 45, but a huge star next to that one, asterisks. Number 19, 1997's Ultra Star Power 1. PSA received a 5. There's a big swings on that. Collects had it at 50. Sports Card Pro had it at 16. There was a sale on eBay at $243. I'm gonna say 85, and you know it'll be one of those things that I list, and it'll probably sit in a store for a very long time. Number 20, 1997's The Metal Universe All Millennium, number 5. I believe I had 3 of those. We've seen one already. It received a 7. I'm going to say $40. Did I say that? Did I get that right? Yeah, 40. 1997's Bowman's Best, number 60. Received a 6. I'm going to say $10. Number 22, 1997's Metal Universe All Millennium. It's the third number 5 that I had. Also received a 7. I'm going to say 40 again. Number 23, 1995 Skybox Premium. Number 278. The last 3 cards are all 1995 Skybox Premium. 278. The first I received a 9. The 24 and 25 I received an 8. On both of those cards, and I'm going to say the 9 valued at maybe $35, and the 8's valued at $23. The Collects had the 9 at $58, and there was a sale for $56 on eBay, but the Sports Card Pro only had it at $16. So. For the 50 cards that I sent in, Alexa, stop. I realize that was a lot of numbers to throw at you, but for the 50 cards that I sent in this order. And there, as I said, there are going to be 2 videos. This was just the first 25. I didn't plan this. I wasn't looking at the master sheet. I actually did everything longhand and over several days. The 50 cards that I sent in, estimated total charges $1,031.58. And for the estimated, what I estimate that I will make, or what they'll sell for each of these cards, and of course I'll have to pay fees and so forth. We're just going to stick to for the amount that I gave you, the value that I gave you. If I added all those 25 numbers up, I actually got 1130. So I'm just over 100 up on the first 25 cards. I didn't have any major wins. I didn't get any 10s. None of the cards were particularly standouts. The last batch of cards that I sent in, I had an 8 or a 9 that were valued really high. Didn't have that in these. These were, these sort of feel like we're going to call them blue collar cards. They're just out there doing their job. In terms of, I'm just strictly talking about valuation here. Nothing really stand out. Overall, not super disappointed in the cards. Not blown away. I cannot say I'm disappointed. Everybody wants wants it to come back and all 10s, and it's they're worth a fortune. But realistically, I sent in a number of cards. They'll sell. I'll make my money back and a little more. So no complaints on my end. If you're interested in seeing the next 25 cards, hit subscribe. eBay will let you know when the next video drops. But if you don't subscribe and you just want to come back, keep an eye out. The next video will probably come out in about a week. I thank you for watching. If you have any information about the cards that you saw, hit me up in the comments. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit subscribe. If you like this video, hit like. If you didn't like this video, also hit like. You've heard it all before. We'll see you next time. My name is Scott. Thanks for watching. Bye.